Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to an enchanting week of well-organized production and dynamite. Sherrye, it's good to see you. Henry, welcome back.
Thank you.
Arlene?
I'm glad.
Good Monday. Soupy, good Monday. We have a couple of challengers here who will baffle you and mystify you. We also have a mystery guest who will mystify you utterly. Right now, would our first challenger enter and sign in, please? Pauline Bocon. Where are you from, Ms. Bocon?
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia. Panel, Pauline Bocon has a most interesting hobby. She has written a book on that hobby, and we will now show the audience what her hobby is. Won't we show the audience what her hobby is? There we are. Now, for all you folks at home who probably are used to a certain kind of opening of the show, and you're used to music and pictures and all kinds of games to go on, let me tell you that where we are shooting this television show, we have this terrific staff. And what happened was we did this whole first part of the show already once today, and the machine didn't get it. So what happened was, when you folks weren't here, but we were for about an hour, we played the game, and the panel guessed what it was that Mrs. Bocon did, and we also pointed out that she had written a book, and the title of the book was, What's My Lion? There it is. That's the title of the book.
And it got a bigger laugh the first time.
It got a bigger laugh the first time, it did. But inside the book is still a lot of fun. Now, the best thing that's happened about it all, really, is that Pauline has brought her lion with her. The lion's name is what?
Tuffy.
Tuffy. And we met Tuffy once before, and that was really fun. And now we're going to meet him again so that you can see him. He's a terrific little lion.
He'll be an old lion by the time we get through.
Oh, he took his coat off.
Now, why is this lion different from all other lions?
Well, he's a black maned lion. He's a mascot for high school Meadowbrook Monarchs in Richmond, Virginia. The children there have supported and helped me raise 8 lions, and they're a terrific bunch.
But he's spotless. He's absolutely spotless. Do you groom him?
No, he's wiped off with just aftershave lotion, whatever the current is. And he lives in the house, and lions are supposed to be the biggest coward in the world, but that's an understatement because he's scared of the dark. He always has to have a night light.
He's not too crazy about the light either, I don't think.
And I think the worst fright he ever had was last Sunday in the station wagon. A butterfly got in the car, and he just had a...
How old is he?
He is 2 months, and 5 weeks ago he weighed 7 pounds. Now he weighs 18, so you see how fast they grow.
How soon will you have to get rid of him?
Well, next spring he'll weigh about 200, and he'll go back to the Biggs Animal promotion, supposedly, where they'll use him for a movie and TV rental and such as that. Never in the zoo. He'll never be. He's grumbling. He's tired now.
Okay, well then take him home. Then thank you for keeping him while they fix the machine, and thank you for being with us on. Welcome back to Never a Dull Moment Productions. And now would our next challenger enter and sign in, please? Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Sanford, Florida.
Okay, panel. Irving Kaufman is the president of Brainstorm Products. He has invented this small device, which you see here. And Jennifer Wood is now going to distribute these among you so that you can hold them while you guess. While you are pondering, we will show the audience what this little device is. Start the questioning with Arlene Francis.
Thank you, Mr. Kaufman. Do you put something in here where some juice or water or something comes out the bottom?
Yes.
Do you then, after you put whatever it is that fits in there, you squeeze it? Is that yes. True?
Mm-hmm.
Is it some kind of a Is it something that grows?
Yes.
Is it some kind of fruit or vegetable?
Yes.
It is, huh? Let me see. What fruit do I know that goes in there? It can't be a watermelon. Is it something that is better without the juice, or is it that the juice is better without... Oh! Is it something you squeeze the juice of carrots or something like
No.
that? No.
1 down and 9 to go. Soupy. You took it a long way, Arlene.
Yeah.
But it is some fruit or thing that's put in here and squeezed.
Right.
Would it be a lemon?
Yes.
It is a lemon slice.
You know what? Also, I think you could also use it in a bathroom in the cabinet to put razor blades. Oh, really?
Yeah, you could.
Yes, you can.
You squeeze the juice.
Squeeze them right up. How does it work? Would you show us? That's a nifty little device you got there. Inside their little things, what are those?
Now, inside the cavity, you'll notice that there are grippers inside the wall. So you put a slice of lemon inside, actually, and then it rests on the rim of a glass.
That's what this little hook is for.
That's
isn't it?
what the hook is for. And then when you're ready to use it, you push the rind way down between the grippers, and you put it over the container of the glass, and you got juice.
Very good.
So that you have clean hands, dry eyes, no clothes stains, and no seeds or pulp in your drink.
Also, you could do that for seafood too, couldn't you?
You can do it for seafood. Thank you for the plug, Soupy.
I just wanted to get something going for you, Irving.
Okay, now where can you buy one of these, and how much are they?
I am selling this through my own mail order, and they run 8 for $1, which includes the postage and handling. I'm looking for markets in novelty advertising through tea companies, restaurants, airlines, and
Why did you
many...
happen to invent this?
Well, usually I've been inventing for many years, and I got a pretty good rapport with our creator. He gives me these good ideas.
Well, I think that's the least he can do. Panel, we're going to give you all a chance to test the lemon slice squeezer. Jennifer, would you bring out the glasses, please? And we're all going to have a little cup of tea, or a glass of tea. A glass of tea. We're going to have a glass of iced tea. Can I have a little squeeze of lemon, please? Thank you. You just put it right in there.
Right in there. Let me demonstrate again.
You know what's terrific? You won't get any seeds in it if you use this. And then you just squeeze it, do you? Look, I'm getting
Very
juice.
good idea, because your hands are absolutely perfect afterwards.
Look at
That's
that.
funny,
It
my
comes
hands
out.
weren't perfect
Now you
before.
turn it upside down and dump it in if you want to. Can't you? Yeah. Look.
Oh, that works.
That's right. You squeeze the ends and it comes out into your... Come on.
Terrific.
Well, here's to you, Mr. Kaufman. That's terrific. Thank you for being with
Thank
us
you
on
very
What's
much.
My Line. And we have a little time, so why don't we play a round of Who's Who? We get to do that if we want to. Okay, Lloyd, would you open the curtains, please? Here we have 4 people who have very generously offered to come up from our studio audience. One is a maintenance foreman, one is a mail handler, one a cashier, and one film animator. Now, your job, panel, is to hand out the card so that each person is holding the card which states his or her occupation. We'll start with Soupy, and you have 20 seconds, Soupy. Go. And that is not correct, and so here comes Sherrye Henry. And that is not correct, and here comes Henry Morgan. He's got it all worked out. And that is correct. I tell you, it just comes from a natural tendency to turn things around backwards, Henry.
I just happen to know them all personally.
I see. Well, we don't know them at all. Would you tell us who you are, please?
My name is Frank Horncheck, Trenton, New Jersey, and I work for Fisher Body, Trenton.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Arthur Fonzo, Peekskill, New York.
Okay.
Christine Franklin,
Okay.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and
Would
I'm
you,
cashier.
would you tell us your name again?
Christine Franklin.
Christine Franklin, okay?
I'm Frank Santiago from New York, and I'm post office mail handler.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much for being with us on What's My Line. We have a special gift for each of you, and you've won $50. And thank you for playing Who's to Henry Morgan and seeing Sherrye Henry on those two cards here. It's very puzzling. It's interesting. But Sherrye, listen, you're wearing one of those ties. Now, is that a new fashion for women now?
Why not? I'm immediately defensive.
No, I didn't mean it to be aggressive in any way.
Well, actually, I've had men suggest that it was not such a good idea. So I buy another tie.
Well, I think considering that everybody knows really what's going on, it's terrific.
Would you like to borrow it or trade or...
Yes, I would. Right now, though, I think we must push ahead. If everybody would put on their blindfolds, because it's time for the special feature of What's My Line, the appearance of our mystery guest. Are your blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, we have one question at a time now, and we will have about 3 minutes to guess the identity of our mystery guest, and let's start with Sherrye Henry in the tie.
Mystery guest, would you be in the world of entertainment?
Well, I am in this world, yes.
Oh.
Henry?
Do you have a throat problem?
I have a throat with problems from time to time, yes. Especially if I have a bit of hot curry.
Arlene?
He has a bit of hot curry. Are you an Indian? No. Are you known to audiences because of your work on television primarily?
To the extent that I am known, that is the medium.
Soupy?
Have you ever written a best-selling book?
I have written a book, yes.
Sherrye?
Are you known generally on talk shows?
I am known on talk shows because I have such a pleasant voice.
Henry?
Are you Orson Bean?
He is Orson.
How in the name of holy...
Well, a lot of the information that you were giving, Orson, only fits Orson Bean, for one thing. And no matter how it sounded inside, it sounded strangely like Orson Bean outside.
Sure did.
Did my voice sound like me, Morgan?
Yeah, because the last book I could think of was Ed McMahon's, you know. Fatty wrote a book on how to get skinny. And I knew it wasn't he, and I just got the thing there. It rang a little bell in there.
That really is an outrage for Ed McMahon to write a diet book, isn't it?
It's a
Now,
funny...
listen, the last time we talked, you were in
Yeah.
Sydney, Australia,
Yes.
and loving it a lot.
Yeah.
Now, how does it happen that you are back?
Because, as love will do, it faded. We had 14 months over there and decided that adventure was over, and we were off on our next adventure. We've decided, my sweet Carolyn and I and the kids, we've decided that we are on vacation for the rest of our lives.
That's marvelous. How do you eat?
Well, I take the money from things like this and I buy a lot of hamburgers.
Now, where do you live now?
All over. We've been living in Miami, we've been living in West Hampton, and right now we're living in Manhattan for the first time in years, just for 8 weeks because I'm doing a show in New Jersey and it's closer.
Yeah, well, you're doing Promises over there.
At the Meadowbrook.
And the word out is that you're
historic-
terrific.
Oh, bless you.
Now, listen, my next question is,
Yes.
since you have decided not to work and you are
Yes.
moving from place to place so frequently,
Yes.
is it in the nature of a vacation or is it in the nature of flight from the sheriff?
We've decided that it is crazy, really I decided that it's crazy for a person of either gender to spend 60, 70, 80% of his waking energy pursuing a career. It isn't that I'm lazy and it isn't that I don't like to work. It's just that I consider myself many things. A lover, a gourmet.
We all consider you to be that, too.
And I just enjoy having more time to spend doing all these other things.
Now, I'm not going to ask you about one of them, but how long does it take you to eat as a rule?
About a minute and a half. We have enough money to last the rest of our lives, provided we die a week from Thursday. You understand how? An old story, but an ever-refreshing one. Now, we decided that it's a lot of fun to live lower off the hog. My wife goes into the A&P and checks the prices on things, you know, and decides which company will shaft her, you know.
Now, when it gets cold, do you head south?
Yeah, of course we do.
A roof on the house.
What is it that you're traveling in?
I really came to get these 3 lemon slices.
We've got a Volkswagen bus, and it moves around, and we took the middle seat out, and the kids walk around. Their heads don't even touch the roof, and they have a ball back there.
How many of them are running around back
4.
there? You have 4 of them?
We have 4 kids, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was...
Do you write anymore?
Yes, I'm working very hard. My first book, Me and the Orgone, is out in paperback and doing very well. They made a huge printing of 225,000 copies, and it's in supermarkets and drugstores.
I've read that. It's a marvelous book, Orson.
Did you like it?
Yes, I liked it very much.
You walk into a supermarket and say, give me a pound of Orson beans.
Right, it's right next to the macaroni. And the new book is almost finished. And
what is the new book on?
It's an autobiographical book about the trip to Australia and the change of lifestyle and all the rest of it.
What was it like down there? Because I don't think anybody knows. Here.
Everyone in America thinks that Australia is the land of opportunity and the new frontier. What Australia really is a beautiful country with glorious weather and beautiful people to look at, but it is basically a very don't-rock-the-boat country. The people have that kind of... there's an invisible pink flamingo on everyone's front lawn. You know, they say, we like things the way they are. And so if you're going there looking for adventure, don't. If you're going there looking for serenity and placidity and pleasant surroundings, do.
Now, do you look for which?
Adventure.
Yeah.
So it was an adventure for us to go there. We went there looking for something, and we found it. And it wasn't Australia, so we came home. We're going to keep moving.
Where are you going next?
We don't know. We're going to go to... We're hanging around for the next few weeks till Promises closes at the Meadowbrook. Then we'll all hop on the bus and take off, and we're either going to Miami or Santa Fe. We've never been to Santa Fe.
Santa Fe's terrific.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then we'll go to Santa Fe.
Come on, let's go. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see. Thank you for being with us. Well, listen, we had an interesting program today. Orson is back from wherever it is he's been. And we had the lion on today and the squeeze. Soupy, did you ever have any contact with lions? Do you know anything about them?
No, well, I know a story about a rabbit walks into a restaurant one day with a lion, and the waiter sits him down at a table and takes out the order and says, you ready to order? And the rabbit says, yes, says, bring me a martini and 2 heads of lettuce, hold the dressing. And the waiter says, what about your friend? And the rabbit said, nothing for him. And the waiter said, what's the matter? Ain't he hungry? And the rabbit says, if he's hungry, would I be here?
Thank you, Soupy. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
What's My Line is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Miss Frances Gowns by Bonwit Teller. This is Chet Gould speaking. This program